Hello and welcome everybody. Hope that you're good. It's time for Vanillite Community Day and a mere 6 checks in, we have our first shiny of the event. And it may be a beautiful, sunny, warm day here in the UK, but we are running Iceburn to at least give it a little bit of a wintry vibe, because as an April Com Day goes, Vanillite doesn't really fit the bill, I gotta be honest, but it's a lovely shiny. Many people here, and including you guys, probably need that shiny for the first time. So very best of luck, and I hope you had a smashing day. If so, this is a 1-star to start things off. All good. We actually had the shiny family completed before this. We got very lucky when it was introduced to start with over the Christmas event. I think 2023. I have to say, of course, a massive thanks to whoever gifted me the ticket, because it never popped up, it never arrived, and by the time I checked, my journal was completely full. So if you were the person who gifted me the event ticket for today, thank you so very much, because it means, of course, we've got to the community research to do, which is hidden along here somewhere, which gives backgrounds, lovely background is shinies. So explore, spin stops, all that good jazz. People are dropping the mossy lures, and it should be a really good time. In fact, we started the day just right. You may have seen from yesterday's video with the Heisenberg Breakfast Company. We actually went there and had brunch with Dwayne, Ash, David, Francesca, Marta and myself, and I had a lovely spot of their French toast, which I can highly recommend. It was delicious. But right now, I want to see if we can do 2 things. First and foremost is get a second shiny, as there's a Scouts event going on, so you might hear a brass band in the background occasionally through today. Apple, that's sunken. There's also the potential for Dynamax Entei bits and pieces today, because the rest of the crew are going to need their battles. So let me know in the comments below how your com day was. I hope you had a smashing time if you needed the shiny, or if you didn't, hopefully it was a good one. I'm more excited for May's com day, I've got to be honest. Let's move away from the marching band. You can see in flags in the background. We better move fast. We're Pokemon Go players. We can do this. And actually, for once, I've remembered who I'm lucky friends with. David and Ash. So we've got some lucky trades coming up today as well. We're trying to run away from the brass band. It's paid off. We got shiny number 2, 474. Just as a tree decides to dump 1,000,000 tons of foliage on us. Anywho, moving to the side. Goodness me. I do consider myself in quite a privileged position, having the shiny family already done, but it's no reason to not go chasing some sparkles. Everybody seems to be pausing. Are we going to a max spot? Is that what it is? Who's going to get to the end of the park first, us or them? Race the brass band. Second shiny, 0-star. Absolutely wonderful. We've done the party challenge. Fantastic. Gives us some Pokeballs. No field research tasks of significance, so it's a Clauncher, not shiny. Entei, let's go. We have our team. We've already done this. Let's see if we get anything good. Who am I in a battle with? People I don't know. Quite a lot of faffing around later. They're roaming across the grass. We've got our Entei done, and I think I'm going to get a little segment from Vince, our community ambassador, has vocalised already many months ago about the problems with trying to organise D-Max and G-Max bits and pieces. When people don't bring in the proper counters and all that sort of stuff, you don't have private lobbies, it's an issue. But maybe we can get as lucky as we did yesterday. Not a shiny. And 1946. Good news is I've done a few Cresselia raids. In fact, we've got a shiny earlier today. We have some golden razzes to our name, and we've actually put down Iceburn. Somebody commented on the video yesterday. Thank you. I always forget. Iceburn or Freeze Shock. One of those 2 moves can really help you with catching these Entei or any Dynamax Gigantamax boss. So I'm going to run that for today. We've called our Dynamax Pokemon. This is going to be a trade fodder, very much so. I have high hopes for this trade, because you may remember Ash was the one who was kind enough to give us a Shundo of the Necrozma. So once you've done your battle, hopefully I can return the favour.
I've given out quite a few Shundos recently.
Yeah, you've done a lot, actually.
So.
Now, the plan for the lucky trade, Ultra Beast shiny for Ash. Hopefully we can deliver something good for that. And we're taking something that is alluded to be a future Mega in Legends CA. Was it renamed over the course of Brunch?
It was, yeah.
We haven't done the trade yet.
We're jumping in now, we're jumping in.
Drillbur, if you have one spare, would be lovely.
We do. There it is.
Hey, fine Polish stack attacker.
268.
You're looking for 1882, my man. Very best of luck. Maybe, you know, the Shundo luck goes that way this time, I'm thinking.
I've already forgotten what you need. 262.
You're 1882. I'm going to see yours first. Oh, Dex shiny. Okay.
Very nice.
Fabulous. Let's see what it's going to turn out to be. 1870 is not bad at all.
Isn't it? Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my man. And we are about the same. Yours are just a tad better. I think 91%. That's okay. I'll hang on to it. Thank you very much, dude.
On to the next lucky?
Yes, the next Shundo. Bring it on. Yeah, shiny Vanillite number 4. Ugh, I should have put a berry on it, but pink ice cream. Good stuff. He just master balls 100% dog. Master ball the Hundo Entei. Le Hondo de Max. but no shiny. After a certain amount of faffing about getting the re-lobby on and everything, we're now at 20 to 3. It's literally taken like 10-15 minutes to try and lobby up and get the right people and the right stuff. And we've managed to get the Entei done and dusted. But, boom, not a shiny in 1945. What a year. Yeah, but Iceburn seems to be doing the business. It does indeed. I should have been running this all yesterday. We wouldn't have had 4 runners. I gotta say the Vanillite grinder's taking a bit of a back seat. What's kind of depressing, we still haven't even walked a kilometre yet. Look, special research, not explored a kilometre yet. What we do have is a research task for a Vanillite that is not shiny, and I have no idea of the research hundo. So before we jump into that Entei, we've managed to finally explore that 1 kilometre so we can get some items on the Community Sunday Vanillite research, which I think is a quality name. Very good play on the words. And that's not a shiny. Apparently, roughly 443, maybe, the hundo from research. By the way, obviously next raid hour is Cresselia again. If, for whatever reason, you feel like joining the raid hour stream and the remote raid invites, comment on this video, including your in-game name and your friend code, and we'll send out those invites of going through on Wednesday and adding some people. Get involved, why not? Shiny from the research 420. 420, but that should be a backgrounder. Whoever gifted me the ticket, please let me know. Thank you very much, because I'd like to name the shiny after you. I have a few suspicions to who it might have been, because they're usually on point with gifting the tickets, but there we go. Background Vanillite shiny of 420. 2 stars, about the bottom end of the IVs, but hey, not a back-to-backer on the shiny. So what I'm going to do, page 2 is usually, yeah, just catch 20, 30 Pokemon. Task, not a shiny. We're putting the particles from the Community Ambassador event research to good use. Entei taken down. That's sort of what you need to do, go around in small pockets, but then it kind of is counterproductive to the community ambassador's role of getting a lot of people together in one place. Anyway, there was a shiny for Ash in that previous lobby. Let's see if anybody else Italian from
He's sad. He's still very sad.
I don't know if he's just paused on the wait on the screen, the summary.
He's lagging.
Another hunter. No, no. We got no shiny and, oh dear, 1916. As the community approaches, we've got ourselves our shiny check. Let's go.
It's okay. 50 minutes.
No. Oh dear. Well, as a community executive decision has been made to go and get ice cream from the corner shop, we've got ourselves another Vanillite shiny. 329 from the wild, and I'm not kidding. We're just like, should we go get ice cream? And then everybody on the planet's coming. I don't think the shop's gonna be big enough to hold everybody. Oh, the Vanillite broke out. What the hell? I've got freeze shock down and everything. It has been a very slow start to the community day, I'm not gonna lie. This is the slowest combo we've had in a while. Let's see if there's gonna be another shiny in here. We'll catch a shiny one in the freezer. Nope. And, oh, by the way, we dropped daily Incense and then decided to do all the Entei battles. So I think we caught the grand total of about 8 Pokemon on it. 7 were Vanillite, 1 was a Swinub. Doing Vanillite Conde right. Can't beat a white chocolate Magnum. Fantastic. I'm not going to be able to get the sparkles back on this one because too many things in not enough hands, but we have ourselves an incensed in shiny Vanillite, which of course means you can drop a download to episode 220 of the Incense podcast that drops today. Go and drop it a download. And thanks to everybody who does indeed support the pod. Let's get that caught, shall we? Ice cream and phone in one hand, camera in the other. How good I can enter into a showcase. 2-star. Well, it's something you always want to try and get on the community day for a showcase, a XXL shiny Vanillite. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, we'll whack it into a showcase straight away, but that's cool. I don't know if that's shiny number 8 or 9 or something, so quality. Really, really cool to pick that one up. Ice cream was very Moorish indeed, lovely. But we have some quests, which should be, I think, guaranteed backgrounds. Win a 5-star raid, I think, so no shiny on number 2. Final one of the 3s, not a shiny, unfortunately, but that's why we want to do those quests. We have stage 2 of the premium research. Let's see what it's going to give us again. Oh, shiny straight off the bat. Lovely. Shiny to boot. So we had 2 shinies from the paid ticket research. Thank you very much, whoever gifted us that. Done our party challenge for an encounter with Combi. Get yourself in the ball, even though I know you're probably not going to catch them. Make 15 nice throws. 2, not a shiny, back-to-backer. 443 would be nice to see as a shiny on the very final encounter, because of course the final encounter of each page is a background. Let me know, did you guys get background shinies or just research shinies or anything? Check. Penultimate check. They're all 420s, hovering around the 420 mark. Anyway, and not a shiny this time, but 432. Shouldn't be too bad, but it's a game crash. Rejoin the party, please. And it is indeed a background, kind of a dead 3-star, but thank you very much whoever gifted that us ticket. A shiny Vanillite, but it's a level 1er, which is really nice. I like myself a little level 1 for the collection from the Black Sheep Coffee Cluster. Can't go wrong. An hour of community day left. This is actually shiny number 12, so it's been a very slow day, but that's what happens when you faff around with the battles and all that sort of stuff. It's a 2-star. There is a different move that Vanillux or whatever it is gets, but do we care? Not really. We're not a PvPer here on the channel. We've got to be honest. Oh, there we go. Almost a back-to-backer. Another one. Vanillite 539 is 0-star, and we have a party challenge done. Hooray. Gives us some Pokeballs, and we're going to do 30 great throws because we're pros. Is there another shiny hiding in the cluster here? Come on. Pink ice cream. Reveal yourself. No. And not a shiny. Over there, not shiny. Maybe the Incense can deliver a third one. Yes, it can do. There we go. Shiny off of Incense. That's actually the third Incense shiny quality. One for each of the hosts. Before we crack into the last hour of the community, a big thanks as always to every single person who's a part of my wonderful and hopefully ever-growing Patreon squad, many of whom are here today. It's always a pleasure to see you guys, and I really appreciate that you guys take your support that much further, because it means we can push on with challenges, live streams, videos, travel, and live events alike, and anything in between. So you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for your support. And as if like that, we're jumping into the Dynamax Entei, even though I said I wasn't going to do any more, because Francesca still doesn't have a shiny. Honestly, Free Shock, Iceburn have really been paying dividends with it. It's only 60k dust to burn it for 2 hours, and it's been working a treat. Let's see what we get. We did have a little run of shinies, not even including the ones that you saw on the video. It's all tons of them suddenly popping on through. Not shiny. 1947. There's the catch. Golden Raz. 1 throw, done. Lovely. Did you have a crack at the Dynamax Entei today? Let me know. And not a shiny Vanillite. Do we have anything of interest? We have a couple of encounters. Let's check these. Not a shiny from Quest, and this one shouldn't be a backgrounder. It's not shiny, thankfully, and it's the numbers the wrong way around. 432, 434 even. The second lucky trade going down with David. You would have seen we weren't lucky friends during the course of the 24-hour challenge, and he's looking for himself a shiny pink deerling who we've aptly named David Ling. This one's all the way from California, my dude. And we're going to try our hand at getting a Shundo Litwick. One of my faves from Gen 5. I mean, both Unovan Pokemon. Nearly gave me a non-shiny there. That was snazzy. Anyway, dude. Best of luck. Very best of luck, as always. I think that's the first time I've remembered to do special trades during a community day window. I don't know what he's looking for. What's his turning out like?
I'm happy with that.
12, 14, 14. It could be worse, frankly. We got 4, 2, 3. That's not bad. 14, 14, 13. I'll take that one.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. The final page of the research is going to give us the Rocket Radar, some XL candy is going to go nowhere. It's completely pointless. Charge CM and a couple of encounters. Thank you again very much, whoever gifted us the ticket for the event. What are we going to get? These can be shiny. Thank you everybody who's reminded me in the previous Community Day videos. And this will be the Vanillux that's not shiny either. That's fine. We're going to get you down with the Free Shock. Hopefully. Where are they all waddling to? Let's check the stats of the Vanillux. It's going to be terrible. Absolutely terrible. But our third and final background with some rare XL candy, bit of XP, and not shiny, unfortunately, and 436. Not quite there as a 100%er. Where the bloody hell did everybody go? Background. Bellissimo. Lovely. So this one is 93. 93 background. Could be worse, frankly. I was wondering what the bloody hell was going on.
Going that way.
Going that way now. I'll be fantastic. Shiny Vanillite off of the Incense with 1 minute to go. We will regular raspberry that thing just as Com Day is literally about to close. It's been a really lovely vibe here today. Genuinely fantastic squad. Kind of chilled. Those who needed the shiny were happy. Those who didn't need the shiny were also content. That's that. Party challenge completed though for Tandemaus, and that's just ticked over to 5 o'clock. Can't believe that. There we go. Tandemaus done. Vanillite Community Day done. One more quest, which we should have claimed. It's not 100%er. It should be a guaranteed background, which I think we've got ourselves like 12 backgrounders. So let me know in the comments below how you did for the Community Day. Hope you got a bunch of shinies, backgrounds, etc. Whatever you were chasing. I'm not overly concerned about involving any of these, to be honest. But we did put down Mossy Lures with 1 minute to go, so we get 3 hours of Mossy Lures at the home spot for those apples. It's 31. However, we've got a -3 because the day began with a shiny Squaver, as you can see here, and we actually got a shiny Delibird not long after. And while we were in the pub, I don't have a screen recording here, but we got a 93 14 14 14 shiny Cresselia from a local raid chasing those golden razzes. So actually we got ourselves 28 shiny Vanillite, which given the first 2 hours of the comm day, we're kind of pissing about chasing Entei battles and all that sort of stuff, isn't too bad at all. However, even without the weather boost, we picked up 200%ers from the wild. One was God knows where. I mean, great board in a party, could have been an incense spawn, could have been a lure spawn. This one was in the park, people were shouting it out. Some Nundos for the day, of course, because it wasn't snowy boosted. So 2 Nundos and 2 Hundos for the day is honestly absolutely fantastic. So that's awesome. Let me know how you did in the comments below, of course. And I will say, if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Stick around for more Pokemon Go content because we've got new events next week. We've got new month happening as well. We've got Kangaskhan Raid Day at the end of the week. There's a live stream for the Spotlight Hour. There's the Raid Hour. Don't forget you can comment and join for the Raid Hour if you fancy it. But I will say, check out one of the videos here on the screen for you. Check out the 24-hour challenge if you haven't done so already. And maybe this thing at the side as well for some more battles and good times. But I will say, until the next time, do take care.